I agree. We'll be off then, Father. I will be awaiting your return. We're left with no choice but to overwhelm it with sheer force. So you're pretty much telling me that there's some sort of boss? 466515. That should do it. It opened! Now let's get the new orb and white in place. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. I don't actually remember what happened in the last episode. I think, oh yeah, we went to go fix some lights and did stuff for the father of the chapel. I did just a bit of grinding. I kind of probably would have been a higher level, but I didn't really have the time to, because since now I do like a whole, you know, previously on this, coming up on this, I literally had a whole bunch of God Eater 2 videos that I have saved till after I beat Trails of Cold Steel, which I recorded those before I got any of this, when I had a free PS Now subscription, and I had to do all that, and I had to do the Trails of Cold Steel videos I had to upload, so that takes a long time. Anyway, let's go on ahead and continue this.
Wow, this farmhouse is huge.
Oh, look at the cows.
I only really mess with the God Eater 2 stuff because I already wanted them to be ready for the time I'm done with this. And, yeah, it's just, this stuff takes a lot of time now, but I gotta do something new with the channel. I just realized those are really big. They're not that big, actually, are they? I know they're pretty big, but the udders aren't that big, right? The cows stink. Harvesting the crops is exhausting. Farm work is just the worst. Why did I have to be born into a family like this? I don't hate the family. What brings you here? If you're looking for my granddad, he's inside. But yeah, I gotta do some new stuff on the channel, and I mean, why not? I've done like previously on stuff before, like in Minecraft Story Mode, and I think I did it on The Walking Dead as well. So why not just actually do that stuff now? The fruit we produce is both deliciously fresh and healthy, is it? Is it really? Was what we were gonna ask that kid. How does he sweep in this place? People were too nearby.
Transcontinental Railroad, huh? Guess that'll take you out of the country.
Yeah, if you keep on heading east, you'd eventually reach Gorelia Fortress.
Okay, finally. Put that on Laura. I'm not gonna open up anyone else's stuff yet, so save my stuff here. You know, it's really sucky, even recently again, that even though now I have new headsets, like this one, which is a PS3 one, my next time I got the PS3 one that's supposed to be the PS4 one. Literally, of course I gotta push it closer to me so you can hear me. I might turn the game audio down in the future, but I might not because I can't exactly hear that great with this headset either. But maybe I don't need to turn my the game volume down.
There!
And then now my controllers are starting to actually finally go out. Like the two I've had that go out a whole bunch during my playthroughs during some games just keep on going out on me. And they're going out really quick now. So I have to pull out the other controller, which is actually its stick to move. It seems to be breaking on me.
Evil will fall before
So
my
that
blade.
sucks. I'll need to get a new controller soon. And leveling sure is getting slow around here. I was actually going to catch up on my other save on like God Eater 2 to the point I'm at in the game. To the main save that I have.
Oh, a treasure chest!
Earth Lance. And I do have God Eater 3. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. And that's gonna be difficult if I'm gonna need to move that out of the way when I'm sneezing. I'm gonna try pushing this back a bit more because I'm sure you would probably hear my breath. Well, I guess put that in there because why not? I have literally, during my grinding, there's this freaking, in this area, there's this freaking little plant monster that is like, it's hard to hit it, and it freaking confuses your allies and ends up making your ally hit the other. Is that Godzilla? It's freaking Godzilla. Is that the monster we're looking for? What is Godzilla doing here? It certainly seems to be. He looks pretty tough. What should we do? We don't really have a choice. Do we have to do we have to kill it? It's causing problems for the farmers. Everyone, double check your equipment. We need to be prepared for whatever this might throw at us. Understood. Right. Whoa, hold up. It's completely focused on me. Well, I won't let you get me. Back off. Oh.
A worthy adversary.
It's my turn.
This isn't gonna go so well.
Turn to flames. Burn!
Well, let's find out. Defense down. How dare you? Motivate.
Let's do this!
Leave it to me.
Understood.
Resounding beat.
Right.
Alright. Now, we just do this, put your defense down. Aha!
Off guard.
Why are you just coming after us like this?
I can do this. Turn to flames. Burn!
My turn.
Hit him with this.
My turn.
We could possibly put him to sleep. Yeah, that wouldn't have happened. Let's put down your movement as well. What's the point of putting his movement down? Oh god, he's charging. We can't let him charge like this. He will put us down. Okay, we stopped him. Well, I'm out of craps anyway. Let's see if we can blind him.
My turn.
Hit him with that blue lullaby again.
My turn.
Armor breaker. That's just a real good hit.
My turn. There.
I can do this.
Do another art. Try to burn him this time. That didn't work.
I can do this.
He didn't do anything.
Turn to flames. Burn!
Here we go.
Motivate
All right,
again.
Let's do this.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
That would get everyone but Elliot, but that's okay.
Right. Huh?
It's my turn. Turn to flames. Burn!
Oh boy. We gotta stop that. Nice!
An opening.
Aha! Take that!
Shatter.
Another one of these.
Right.
Nice.
Is everybody okay?
We did well. War and Reen will soon reach Link level 2, which is just finishing blow. Which that hardly ever activates. That takes care of that. Sorry, just need a little drink. Alright. I don't know how we did it, but we won. It would have been even tougher if not for the power of our combat links. I have to admit it. Oh no, I hate to admit it, but Arcus does seem to have a lot of potential. You hate to admit it? Why? Never mind that. We should go tell the people at the farm that we took care of the monster they reported. Oh, yeah. I hope they're pleased. Is something wrong, Laura? No, it's nothing. Let's go. Okay. I think Laura's got something figured out that we don't know. Look at all that wheat. Excuse me, I don't need to deal with you. I don't know what it is with these games, with like Falcom games, but like when you level up, like I'm just gonna use Neptunia for an example. For Neptunia, you play that, you kill your enemies, enemies have their set number of experience, and so you get that experience. Like say an enemy has 100, everyone gets 100, and they never not just get 100. You get the same amount of XP every time. But for like Tokyo Xanadu, it was like it was split between the entire group you had. And like for this game, for Trails of Cold Steel, and maybe the other Trails of Cold Steel game, Trails of games, not all Trails of Cold Steel, it just slows down. Like, you get less and less experience. I guess I kind of understand that because you're getting stronger than that enemy, but so why keep farming off the same one when you should go to other places to fight stronger enemies? Oh ho, I assume you've taken care of that monster. That's correct. Thank goodness. Thank you so much. Now we can finally begin harvesting again. I'll have to let the family know right away. You're welcome. I found myself surprised at how close this area is to Celtic. However, wouldn't it have been much quicker to make a request to the army instead? Well, it is admittedly close, but this area in Celtic as a whole, really, is on the very outskirts of the province. As such, the army isn't very interested in aiding us. Yeah, that's not too hard to believe, considering their attitude earlier. That certainly doesn't sit well with me. I probably shouldn't say any more on the matter. However, I do still owe you all your reward for this. Please take these. That's really generous. Can we really have this much? Why, of course. We've got enough to last us here as it is. After all your help, it's the least I can do. I hope you enjoy them. These look great. Thank you. You don't get much fresher than this. I'm looking forward to digging in. I'm rather envious that you have the opportunity to eat such delicious foods every day. That one's the benefits of being a farmer. Unfortunately, though, it's not all good. Things have been getting tougher lately, seeing as how goods are being imported so cheaply nowadays. I don't know why I always try to add something. Huh? I wasn't aware of that. Importing's become a much easier task, now thanks to the transactional railroad and international flights. Hope I said that right. Furthermore, more and more goods can now be legally imported as a result of the rising population. Come to think of it, I have noticed an increase in cheaper ingredients lately. Oh, my apologies. I shouldn't be wasting your time with all this. Regardless, you all have my thanks for today. Now we can move on to the harvesting without any worries. Allow us to thank you, too. We actually learned a lot from doing this request. Feel free to get in touch should anything else come up. Nice. Well, let's move on. We do have a hidden quest tonight. Whew, I guess that does it for all the mandatory tasks. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pooped. Same. I don't venture out onto the highways very often. The two of you seem okay, though. Well, my hometown is in the countryside, too, so I'm kinda used to this. And with all the training Laura does, I imagine this is probably nothing for her. Indeed, I find this level of exercise to be quite manageable. However... What is it? No, I'm sure it's nothing. I believe we should return to the inn now, should we not? Yeah, let's. I'm guessing Instructor Sarah is still there. We can give her a report and also ask her a bit more about the purpose behind these field studies. That would definitely be good to know. She hasn't told us anything about what's happening tomorrow either. Alright then, let's head back to town. I really am gonna have to I'm gonna quickly pull up that whole quest thing, which is gonna take me a moment, but not but a second for you guys. Okay, I pulled up the little quest thing here on my PlayStation so I can check it out. You know what I want? I hope that the PS5 does what the Xbox One and stuff did. Hold on, I have something. Need to clear something there. But I hope the PlayStation 5 does what Xbox One did and have like a little screen on the right side that you could pull up that literally, I'm sure this is Machias and Usus, that, like, you could... It's like you have another application just up on the top right of your screen that the Xbox has. Like, you could really play YouTube while doing this. Like, seriously, that was a cool feature of the Xbox One. Anyway, don't give a crap! The one paid! What's going on? It sounds like something's happening over at the market. There appears to be some matter of dispute occurring. I wonder what's up. Should we go take a look? Yeah, let's go and see. It's probably not Marcus and Eustace, because it sounds like a market dispute, so... Yeah. Don't give me that crap! This is my spot! I paid for it, so it's mine! I'm the one who paid for this spot! Look, I even got the permit for it, so stop lying to me and vamoose! May I ask what the problem is? Perhaps we can help in some way. There seems to be some question over which of these two gentlemen gets control of this area to set up his stall. The young merchant over there is a local, while that merchant wearing the suit is from the capital. So they're both claiming the same spot? How odd. Permits for the market are issued by the Providence's ruling lord. Oh, so for Celtic that would be... This isn't good. We must stop them. Who are you? Unhand me at once. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but violence isn't going to solve anything. You both need to calm yourselves. You've been worked into a rage. What are you, high schoolers? This has nothing to do with you. Yeah, this has nothing to do with you meddling kids. We're having a mature discussion here, and I'll thank you not to interfere. Since when has grabbing a person by the neck been considered mature? If you truly intend to have a mature discussion, perhaps you should try acting more like adults. What did you say to me? We're students from Thor's Military Academy. We're currently visiting the town on a field study. And while we are not yet formal members of the army, I'm afraid we cannot simply walk by and ignore a fight in such a public place. A military academy? Ugh, so they're a bunch of soldiers in training. What in idiots' name is happening here? Well, the voice was close. Oh, now look what you've done! Manager Odo. I've been filled in on what happened. I understand both of you have a permit for the same stall, is that correct? Yeah! And both permits expire on the same time, too! What's the meaning of this? I understand your concerns, but fighting over it is greatly inconveniencing the other customers. I'll be happy to discuss the matter in private, but I'll need to ask you both to put your differences aside until it's been resolved. Okay. I guess. Well, that was a close one. Seems like everything's going to be fine now. Yeah, guess he's the guy in charge. I really appreciate the thought of you stepping in to defuse the situation. Though I suppose I should expect no less from the infamous Class 7 I've heard so much about. Oh? How do you know about Class 7? My name is Odo. I'm the manager of Celtic's Grand Market. I have some things to discuss with you. If you'd be so kind as to come along, I'll treat you to some tea. Tea, and more tea. I wish I had some tea. Well, looks like... Well, he's not very happy. Sorry if you heard any gulps at all. So, you were responsible for choosing our assignments? Indeed. Principal Van Dyck is an old friend of mine, you see. Why do I have so much stuff stuck in my throat here? Bunch of like phlegm and stuff. Ugh, gross. He asked me to personally select a few tasks that you might be able to complete. Well, that was nice of him. We appreciate your consideration as well. Oh, it was no trouble at all. Likewise, I'm grateful to you for taking some troublesome task off my hands. And I can't thank you enough for your help at the market. If you hadn't been there, I imagine someone would have wound up getting hurt. I'm just glad we got there when we did. So both merchants will be taking turns using the same stall at the front of the market? That's right. Both of their permits are genuine, but their merchandise and temperaments don't lend themselves to a sharing of space. Eventually, they agreed to a compromise where they would each make use of the front stall on alternate weeks. The other stall we reserved is near the back of the market. However, so whoever's relegated there will likely see far lower sale numbers. That's better than nothing, I guess, but still really unfortunate. I must admit, I do find this whole matter rather perplexing. To my knowledge, the issue of market permits is the sole responsibility of each province ruling ward. For a mistake such as this to have been made in the first place raises some rather unpleasant questions. That's true. It's a ward's duty to control the flow of goods. If he can't handle it, the local economy could really suffer. Quite right. Ordinarily, that responsibilities would fall upon the Duke's household. The Duke? The province is ruled by the Duke Alberea, one of the foremost powerful nobles in the entire country. But lately, the situation surrounding the Duke household has been getting a bit complicated. Complicated? A few months ago, he increased the sales task for our market rather significantly. And with a large percentage of their profits being taken from them, the merchants have begun to get rather desperate. Fights like the one you saw earlier are becoming more and more commonplace. I see. Sales tax is something which should not be raised without careful consideration. History has shown us how damaging such actions can be. I've never heard of anything like that happening in the capital. Have you tried raising objections to the increase? Of course! I've gone to Bereahard numerous times to petition the Duke personally. But they always just drive me away at the gate without listening to a word I have to say. This has been going on for roughly 2 months now. If that's the case, the mix-up with the permits may be more than just an accident. Are you suggesting they might be getting careless when dealing with the market, or maybe they're deliberately trying to cause problems? I don't think it's a good idea to jump to conclusions, but I will say that before all this began, the soldiers in the guardhouse absolutely would have interfered in a scuffle like that. Oh, unlike the Imperial Army, an army's main priority is